All right, another one of my, I don't know, you can call it my Kadak Chai videos or just a video where I speak from the heart. Okay, so I would recommend you either watch this on 1.5x speed or faster and listen to it when when you're doing some work because it's nothing but, sharing heart to heart, a heart to heart conversation. Okay, one sec. Hmm. Okay, so I got my Kadak Chai down. All right. Um, this conversation is more about our Indians who want to migrate to, foreign countries, whether it's Canada, USA, Australia, or whether it's to move to the Middle East region. Now, um, before you jump the gun and start commenting, oh, you are Indian hater and you are this and that, just listen to what I have to say and then decide. This video will be about migration. This video will be about not only migration, it's the why, the how, yeah, and questions that you need to ask yourself before migrating. Okay. Now, yes, India is a superpower. Yes, India is going to be number one. Yes, there are people from Sundar Pichai and Ajay Banga and Satya Nadella. Indians have reached the highest levels in American companies. They are ruling the world. Fine. All that I totally agree. Okay. This is not about them. This is about you. This is about the normal Indian folks like us, normal people. We are not going to be CEOs. We are not going to be billionaires like Vijay Khosla or what Vinod Khosla, sorry, or Ravi Kant. These guys are legends. Okay, we are not talking of them. We are talking of normal people like you and me. And when we talk of normal people like you and me, we face a unique set of problems. Okay, unique set of challenges. And what are the challenges? Like we don't earn very big salaries. We don't earn very big amounts of money. Yeah, online we can fake it. We can create a account, a YouTube channel, a Instagram, this thing, and say, "Oh, I'm earning millions. I'm very successful," and show a big house, big car. But that is not real life. And for those of you who keep anonymous, YouTube, you create anonymous YouTube accounts or want, oh, my privacy, and then you start talking all big, hey, you know how much I'm earning. Let's stop, measuring how big our, private parts are. Mine is bigger than yours. Stop. Just let's talk heart to heart, man. Okay. And let's not talk, oh, I know somebody who's very rich, very successful. I know somebody. No, let's talk about you and me. Let's talk like normal human beings. And the fact is, we all, you, me, all of us, if we keep our ego out of the equation, if we keep all that show off and defensiveness, and we all want a good life, we all want to earn a decent amount of money, we want a good life, we want to provide our family with a good life, we want to have some savings, we want to enjoy life. Okay. And when you can't enjoy life, or when you can't earn money, or when you can't, you know, achieve your dreams, that is where you decide to make drastic changes. And how can you enjoy life? By money. And how can you make money? By having a good job, by having a good salary, by having, extra savings. But now here the problem is in India, our Indians they're not able to make oodles of money. The majority of Indians, they're not very rich. They're not very like uber successful. They are okay. But when you're talking of the majority, they're living hand to mouth. And that is the exact reason people are like, man, there are other people enjoying a good life, a good future. Well, even I want that. Even I want to have a good life. I want to have a good house. I want to have a good apartment, a car, wife, children studying in a good school or college. And I want to enjoy life. I don't want to struggle like this, you know. So that is why people migrate. That is why the people migrate. But now, when you're migrating, you need to ask yourself some very important set of questions which you're not. See, the problem with our Indians, I'll tell you what the problem. Our problem with our Indians is they live in this fantasy world of grass is green on the other side. Oh, if I go to Canada, my life will ekdam will be good. Oh, if I go to America, I'll have Gora passport. Oh, then I can travel the world. I can see the world. Many people before they migrate, they have this fantasy. I'll go to Canada. I'll go to Australia. I'll get a Gora passport. I can travel anywhere. Visa on arrival. They'll treat me like a Gora. That is what people think before they get the passport. But after they get the citizenship, after you get it, your bubble will burst. You'll suddenly realize nobody treats you like a Gora. No, they don't treat you like a Gora. You are an Indian. You sound like an Indian. You look like an Indian. You act like an Indian. You will be treated like an Indian. You can show, oh, I am British. I am American. I am Canadian. Whatever. But when you look like Ramu and sound like Ramu and act like Ramu and behave like Ramu, what do you think? He is going to talk to you like Tom Cruise? Now, this is not being racist. This is not being racist. This is telling you exactly, calling a spade a spade. Like, for example, me, when people look at me, they think I'm New Zealand. They think I'm Australian. But when they listen to my accent, they say, hey, yeah, you sound like Indian. Yuck, you sound like Indian. Baba, I'm an Indian. I'll sound like Indian. I studied with Indians. I lived with an Indian family. My teachers were Indians. My friends were Indians. We all have that Indian pronunciation. So if it sounds like ooga booga and it sounds like I'm drowning in the water, like a Malayali, blah, 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 blah. That's how I sound. What do you want? All of us to sound American? All of us to sound British? A Chinese will sound like Chinese. An African will sound like African. A Russian will sound like Russian. We all have our dialects. We all have our pronunciation. French will sound like French. You have these people who put on an accent. Would you like Wushu Mose, sir, from France? There are different ways. Like Italians, they make fun. What you want? You tell me. Do you want a pizza? Yeah, so the people make jokes and, comedians talk about it because we sound like exactly from where we belong. And there's nothing to be ashamed about it. What is to be ashamed is when you think your accent or your culture or your behavior or your country is great, big, you are superior. Like, the mentality of our Indians is the biggest problem. Somehow it never changes. I'm sorry to say, but our Indian mentality never changes. It stems from low self-esteem. It stems from self-doubt. And it wants to brag and belittle others. It wants to show off. We are superior. We are number one. Oh, we went to the moon. We went to the moon. No, it's not we. A group of scientists, they launched a vehicle to the moon. You didn't do anything. Oh, we won the World Cup. Not we. There are a couple of Indian players who dedicated their lives and they won the World Cup. Oh, Satya Nadella, we took over Google. No, it's not we. It's one man out of 1.5 billion, one man who gave his blood, sweat and tears, who played the political game, who knew how to throw his cards at the right time or play his cards, who gave up the Indian citizenship, became an American, and now heads these big tech companies. He's not Indian origin, yes, but he is no more Indian. So what has that got to do with you, man? Oh, he's Indian, I'm Indian. Then why you're not successful? Why nobody knows you? Why you're not a CEO? So you take this mentality and you go to Canada, Australia, Dubai, anywhere. We Indians. What we Indians? What we Indians? You come there to earn money. You are an outsider. You are a guest. So behave like one, na? See, when you go to Canada, USA, Australia, the biggest mistake is people think it's going to be a bed of roses. They think, once I land there, finished, life is going to be amazing. I'll struggle for a few years. Then it'll be. Who told you that? Who told you that life is going to be good or easy or fine or fun? Do you know how many people? It's not that I know, but are you aware how many people after going there are still they're not having like a like what you see in some of these holiday videos, like they're living the life of their dreams. They have a beautiful wife and beautiful children and beautiful car. People are still working. They still go to work. They still have office politics. They still are trying to earn their livelihood. They still have to be accountable to execute their tasks. And then when they come home, they are tired and they realized, oh, out of this chunk of money, this much is gone for taxes. Oh, I have to pay much more. Food is expensive, much more than India. Electricity is expensive, much more than India. Accommodation is much more expensive than India. Everything is more expensive. And are you aware of the fact that if you as an Indian, you were to migrate, you have to start from zero. And after you start from zero, the chances of you climbing up are even more harder than what it was in India. Yeah, taxes will give you benefits. Unlike India, where you pay taxes and there are no benefits, here you might get benefits like unemployment benefits, or if you go to the hospital, there'll be some free treatment. But that doesn't mean life is going to be easy, man. Stop living in this bubble world where you think, oh, once I go there, life is going to be. In fact, this is the question I ask people, especially when they book my service. You're going to Canada, you're going to Australia, USA, wherever, France, Europe. What are you bringing to the table? What are you giving them? Tell me, what are you giving them? What is that of value that you're bringing? Because if you have generic skills, oh, I know a little bit of engineering, I know accountancy, I know, well, there's no shortage of accountants, there's no shortage of engineers, there's no shortage of anything. You're a chef or you're a cook or you're a electrician, all these skills are there. It's just that you come from outside and they know that you are a immigrant who's come there, who wants to stay, and they know that you might take a little less money, but you might ask a little bit more. That's about it. There's nothing that makes you stand out. Nothing. In fact, they would rather prefer to give a job to someone who has stayed in the country, who knows the country, who knows the culture, who knows the people, who knows how to behave, how to act. They'll give them first compared to you. And here's a dose of reality for those of you who live in a bubble world. Do you know how many low quality Indians, and I say this without any scorn or hatred, it's a fact, how many low quality individuals from India go there where they, their parents literally sell their plot of land or sell their savings or sell their property and they send their children from the village there, and they carry with them the mentality, the education, the belief systems, the behavior, the everything. And when they go there, they talk utter garbage. And you get these YouTubers or Instagram or TikTok influencers who literally show, oh, where you come from? I come from India. No, and do you have a job? No, I'm looking for a job. Okay, what kind of job? I want any job, but Canada, don't take care. I came from India. I want job. You communicate like this. You talk like this. Like, don't you think people will judge you? And then they go to another guy. I watched this video. This guy, what he says? Andrew Tate said, no, what did he say? She asked him, this female asked him, so how do you find Canada? Oh, here the ladies are very loose. They're very loose. So she asked him, what do you mean loose? Oh, like Andrew Tate said, you have to be alpha male and you have to put the ladies in their place. Oh, there's a matrix. The guy, I'm pretty sure, would not be able to spell even if his life depended on it. He looked like one of those. He actually looked like a mop that you use to scrub dirt. He looked that terrible. And he's talking of Andrew Tate and being an alpha male. I'm pretty sure he would not even get a he would not even get a blind grandmother to want to date him. His personality was that rotten. He's talking of being an alpha male, the matrix. And she asked him, do you have a job? No, I'm looking for a job. I don't have job. This is because the matrix is there. And we have to dominate. We alpha men. She was taking the piss out of him. It was like she was enjoying that interview because he's a dumb idiot. And guess what? Proudly, I'm from India. I'm from India. Our India number one. You know how pathetic it is? And how many Indians who are watching this, they cringe. I have Indians who have settled down in Canada, Australia, UK. I know them because they have reached out to me or they've taken my service. And they themselves say, Loy, I'm ashamed. I'm absolutely ashamed at these individuals who come banging the drums, loudly saying, I'm from India, I'm from India. He's saying, this particular guy, he's a director of a company, he takes interviews sometimes. There was this one particular interview, he shared with me the screenshots to show me proof. This guy is on an interview and he's like this, the camera is like, normally you should have the camera this way, right? His camera is down, looking up, like you're looking up like this, as if your camera is on your lap, and he's talking half Hindi, half English because he knows this guy is Indian, the guy is taking his interview. Come, I just want job. I'm master degree. I have master degree. And so, he was just playing along, my that friend. He was just playing around. So he asked him, do you normally smoke when you do an interview? This is just relaxed conversation, man. Come on. This is a relaxed conversation. Okay, we are just talking. And I looking for job. He shared with me those videos, the screen grabs, And then, what was it? I remember this. He finally asked him, he's like, so what is the difference you find between Canada and here? He asked him. Okay. He gave me small, short videos. Back home, India. Whew, I love India. He's an Indian who is trying to get a job in Canada. He stayed in Canada for a few years. And he's saying, oh, India, there's nothing like India. Oh, the food. He's praising India, being in Canada, and he's talking down on Canadians. He's complaining about the weather. He's complaining about the people. He's complaining about the food not having salt and spice. And this guy kept listening. Finally, he said, okay, we'll get back to you. Thanks. Okay, you get back. Okay, you take care. Chal, bye. That's how he gave the interview. Now, I know what you'll say. Like, this is not the 1.5 billion Indians. Absolutely right. But the one Indian whom represents India, who proudly talks about India, my motherland, India like this, don't you think it gave a very bad impression? And remember, former Indian origin as you call it, who is now a Canadian, is taking an interview of this guy, him having lived 20-25 years, he's taking an interview. Don't you think it left a very bad taste in his mouth? And he told me, Loy, this is exactly the reason I don't employ any of these Indians who come here. They come here with a fake degree, fake qualification. It's so explicit. And what's even more is nowadays, all these Indians who are coming down there from Punjab, from North India, from South India, all these Indians who are coming down there, they are coming there, they are creating these YouTube channels to bitch and moan about Canada. Could you believe that? They're bitching and moaning about, they're giving interviews. I thought Canada will be like this, but Canada, they don't give us job. There's so much of favoritism, and it's so expensive to live in Canada. I really don't know how I'll survive in Canada. Yeah, you have to share your problems. I totally agree. You have to share your problems, but don't wash your dirty laundry publicly, man. You are showing your face in front of the camera. Oh, we are protesting here. We are protesting here. You'll get your ass deported back, man. You come there to, you know, you need to get along with society. You need to get along, not the society has to get along with you. It's like these some of these self-entitled Arab Muslims. They go there. Oh, you have to respect our Sharia law. You have to respect. I don't shake hands with you. You shake hands. We are not like that. We don't show our face to everyone. No, you have to blend with their culture. Not you go to their country and tell them to change their rules for you. Can you imagine going to Saudi or going to a Muslim country and tell them, you change your culture for me? Don't say prayers at 4 in the morning, I'm sleeping. Or why you ladies are covering yourself? I can go openly? Come on, man. You know, this self-entitled attitude, this back home in India, our India, you are in a new country and you're insulting them, you're insulting their hospitality, you're insulting their culture. You seriously think they're going to tolerate you? And you come there to start a new life. Be humble. Yeah, there'll be a lot of things you do not like. There'll be a lot of things which are not fair. There are a lot of things which you wouldn't be able to tolerate. Fine. That's everywhere, right? You know, that is why people say, you know, if things are so difficult, why don't you go back from where you came? In fact, I tell them, why don't you go back to the zoo where you came from? Go back, right? And then we have our Indians who go abroad and do the most shameless, despicable acts, and then they wonder why the name of India is spoiled. You know, those YouTube channels taking free food from, you know, where they're serving the homeless. They'll take, just don't take my word. Google search on YouTube. Free yogurts, free spaghetti, free bags of rice, free buns, free chocolates, free apples, oranges. They say, oh, see, I got this tomato. Oh, we took 1 kilo. It's enough for 2 weeks. It's enough for us. Oh, and we took 2-3 bags of strawberries. We took apples. Those were meant for the poor and homeless. And these students who have a good life, who stay in a good dormitory, who have jobs, who earn money, still they want free food. Why? Oh, and they proudly say in the YouTube channel, don't have to spend money. They give you food. Just go to a food bank. Just go show your ID, say you need, and they'll give you. I have seen videos of a man and his wife as a couple. They have their children and they are proudly showing, see, we got 1 kg apple and we got 1 kg orange, and here is all the cheese and yogurt, and this is for our family. It's enough for a month. We don't have to spend any money on grocery. So if you come, and they are telling people proudly on their channel, you know, we are teaching you how to get this for free. What they are teaching is how to cheat the system, how to take advantage of the system that is helped for the poor and unfortunate. And they are shameless enough to put it on their YouTube channel and then say, subscribe and like, and we'll give you more details like this. They should be arrested and they should be deported. You know, when you do stuff like this, don't expect to have a good name. And then we have these, you know, woke, I don't know, you call it nationalistic, patriotic Indians. Hey, don't talk about our India. Don't talk about our India. Then what do I talk about? And then if you show them actual, can you show me proof he's Indian? Did he show you his passport ID? Like, you know, if someone poops or shits, did you take the video when he's pooping? Did you take, and after you took the video, did he show you passport? Oh, I'm an Indian and I'm pooping and you can take the video. Waste your bloody common sense, man. Okay, agreed. That report was maybe the lady fabricated, but don't tell me you don't think our Indians don't do that? Oh, even the whites do that. I'm talking about our Indians. I'm not bothered about what the whites are doing, what the Pakistanis are doing, what the Nigerians or Africans or Russians or Americans. I'm focused on Indians. When you have an Indian who achieves something great, you only focus on that Indian origin. Why should we not focus on that particular Indian? Oh, 1.5 billion people are not like that. I didn't say 1.5 billion people are like that. I said the majority. And where is the proof? Go to India, go to a railway station in Mumbai, that is North Indian, not South Indian. Oh, that is East Indian, not. You see, everything has a subcategory for you. Everything has a subcategory. When it comes to taking the blame or accepting responsibility, everything has a. No, but do you have the proof? Oh, where is the passport? Oh, can you show me which new. But when you're talking about someone's greatness, that doesn't matter. You will take the credit for it. He's Indian, I'm Indian. India is number one, highest GDP. Prime Minister Modi, oh, we are the biggest, we are the largest. You, what are you? As long as our Indians have these tendencies, okay, whether it is bargaining, whether it is being a cheap Charlie, whether it is being unhygienic, whether it is not knowing how to behave, how to act, whether it is being mannerless, if you are an Indian, you carry that badge, the big signboard, I am Indian, this is India. You carry that with you. So if you do good, people will talk good. But you do bad, don't cry, bitch, moan about it. That's what I want to tell you. Just as you take credit for Vivek Ramaswamy, Rishi Sunak, or Satya Nadella, or Sundar Pichai, or some Olympian, or some cricketer. Oh, he's Indian, I'm Indian. Oh, we Indians did it. Oh, then take the crap also that comes with it, no? Oh, your channel is very negative. Then go to a positive channel, no? Why you bitch and moan? Oh, you only talk of bad. You talk of good, no? Why don't you make a channel? Why are you telling me? You pay me any money? You're a freeloader, right? Oh, you wanted comments. I wanted comments. Give me something of value. Not, hey, look at your face. Hey, look at your face. Look at your upbringing. Look at the rupees you're earning. Look at your pathetic life. Look at the fact that you don't even have the courage to reveal your name, your identity, who you are, but comment anonymously. Look at all that, no? Why don't you look at all that? No. I will talk about him, her, his son, his daughter, his culture, his this. Accept me. Because I am the know-it-all Indian, no, who can judge the entire world. If you're migrating to another country, you're a guest. If you're migrating to another country, you have to start from scratch. If you're migrating to another country, life is going to be hard. If you're migrating to another country, there are going to be plenty of challenges. If you're migrating to another country, you will face hardships, racism, challenges. You will face high taxes. You will face so many things which you never thought. Yes, you did get rid of certain problems. Now you'll face new problems. Keep that in mind. And don't think that you deserve anything. You deserve nothing. You have to earn it. You have to fight for it. You have to claw for it. And you have to be likable when doing it. If you're going to be a pathetic, complaining, woke moron, bitching and moaning and groaning and praising India when coming to a new country, and oh, back in India it used to be like this. In our country, our food is then don't cry when you're being put in your place. Migrating is not going to solve your problem. It's only going to bring a whole new host of problems. And remember this much, if you're a first generation, life is not going to be easy for you. It'll be easier maybe for your children, not for you. If you're migrating, keep that much in mind. And if you're young, there's time, there is hope. But the struggle is real. But if you're older, it's going to be even worse. And if you're young and you have an attitude that is self-entitled and bitching and moaning and, oh, I'm not getting a job, oh, this is so tough, oh, they should do like this, oh, this is not fair, oh, that. You will forever stay unemployed, forever, because you have that sick, sad, sinister, I don't know what, pathetic mentality. And then don't bitch and moan that you're not reaching anywhere. And if you have like that Andrew Tate guy, he looks like one of that, like I told you, the broom that you scrub the dirt. He looked that pathetic, but he's comparing himself to Andrew Tate, alpha male, matrix. Abba, just earn some money, do your goddamn job, be useful to yourself and society, and keep your potty mouth shut. It's like opening a commode where there is just absolute fecal matter. The stench is unbearable, and that is the sad reality of so many of our Indians going on. You are carrying the banner, the image, the reputation of all the Indians, and you're ruining it. And then don't bitch and moan and cry. Oh, they're judging us, they're judging us. Yeah, you act like a jackass, of course you'll be judged as one, right? Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And like I said, just because you migrate, don't think life is going to be a bed of roses, and stop being entitled. Ask yourself, what do I bring to the table? Why should someone give me a job? Why? You're just another normal, everyday fellow with more drawbacks than the local population. So why should someone give you a job? Work your ass, earn your stripes, and earn that respect. That's what I want to leave with. And please leave that Indian mentality back in India if you want to succeed in life. This is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, if you give any potty, rubbish comments, this woke, sensitive, this thing, with no substance, bye-bye. That's what I want to tell you. Alright? You guys take care. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. This is me signing off.